He said, you lead people's lives and you take the sun with you. So, looks like it's all starting to come together now. Keep in mind, that's what started all of this. You got to think, they harvested, I had another channel. They harvested off of it for a year. What they tried this time that worked last time didn't work this time. Cool. When they spiritual warfare, I was arrested, and they had an entire year to harvest off of my channel. Now, when you're talking about it being an earth sign, we already know who's living off who the maggot brain is living off of dead people, plagiarizing their work, reading you bedtime stories. It's just what it is. Anyway, no, you're talking about them trying to harvest off of that 8th house sun. Okay, cool. That's the house of death. So you're telling me that they're trying to imitate. The price of authenticity is imitation. So stealing those ideas and trying to present them as their own, they're trying to imitate death. That's why they're having health concerns now. When you say they have a personality disorder that's starting to set in, the INFJ has the uncanny ability to mimic the other 15 personality types. So now not only are they trying to imitate death, but they're being without the ability to read people. So it's karma. It's karma that they just can't stop. They played an energy that they didn't understand, and now it's obviously affecting them. Okay, great. Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, the feds are on it. Anyway. That's a beautiful thing to pop in right then and there. That's what it is. No, that's it. You're talking about 8th house sun. Okay, cool. That's the house of death and transformation. I do QHHT and take people through the death experience. They tried to imitate death. When that life path 8 earth angel pops into your reality, it is a lesson or a blessing with karma or dharma tenfold. Okay, great. So if they're trying to mimic karma, they have to do the work. It's not that hard, and all healing is self-healing. That's what it is. That's why we keep saying that is a them problem, and it takes some time. It doesn't just happen overnight like they wanted. They wanted their unalive magic to work overnight. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. It is kind of funny though, and I mean you got to think if the price of authenticity is imitation, and they're trying to imitate an INFJ that has the uncanny ability to mirror effect the other 15 MBTI types, well then yeah, unless they have an understanding of people. I worked for 7 years, 6 days a week, talking to 400 people a day. I can read people like a book. They have no idea what they've done, and there's nothing you can do for them. Emotions, first things that came out. Just what it is. No wonder Pisces has spiritual protection that has them all upset. That's what it is. I've done the attunements. I've spent hours in meditation. Right? Oh, and what's that? Oh, he's lazy. I can do more in my Jose Silva screen in the astral remote viewing than you can anywhere at any time. That's what it is. Oh, he thinks he's better than us. Can you remote view? That's what it is. That's why I wait for the readers to say it first. I don't abuse my abilities. However, my fucking privacy is kind of important, right? Because what is already happening? Everybody's got fucking something to say hating on our spiritual gifts as it is, right? Your privacy is for your protection. However, when a reader's telling thousands of people about the glowing earth angel and the remote viewing abilities, fucking stand in your integrity. However, no, if what she is saying is true right now, that the price of authenticity is imitation, and they took the ideas, trying to present them as their own. Then they're imitating what was done in the dark comes to the light. My Pisces sun is the 8th house of death and transformation. Cool, then it's either one or the other. They're either going to be forced to heal, and all healing is self-healing. That means they have to do the work on their own time. That's what it is. That door is closed. No second chances. All healing is self. They got all the ideas. Okay, great. Now they have to do all the work that goes with those ideas. Simple enough. That's what it is. I mean, you had Gaia Media, right? I invest a shit ton of cash into these guys, give them a couple ideas. Oh, fuck. Next thing you know, the market crashes. The owner of the business is getting sick. All kinds of shit. That's what it is. What you put out comes back to you. It's energy that affects people in ways that they don't understand. The shitty shit that they're used to doing to people, you can't fucking do that to me. Do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. Do unto me. That shit goes right back onto you. Okay? Fucking, I'm cool with that. God, and the higher my vibration goes, the more instant it will become for them, if not already. God us all. It's my question. They've been using unalive magic. Okay, great. If that shit's bouncing off of me, who's it going to? Italy? Camp Mystic? It's a them fucking problem. It's what it is. No one has told me, communicated. They're still trying. Oh God, we gotta do this. It's what it is. God us all it is. Angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light has to be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. Shit, and I'm going to continue calling back. They wanted to affect my finances? Great. I need energy to live. It's just what it is. My energy. Reiki can only be used for positive healing purposes if they're siphoning. And she said the universe. She said God is watching them. I thought, well, you would need to define, if they're siphoning God force energy. No, not answering calls right now. If they're siphoning God force energy, universal life force energy, well, that means the whole universe is watching them at this point. It's in the Akashic records. That's what it is. Everybody's love, everybody's light, everybody's health, everybody's wealth, everybody's abundance. It's just a little bit scattered. It's here and there. That's what it is. And I mean, as soon as you call out an earth sign, okay, great. I found you 6 of them. Which one? Which one of the devil Capricorns is? Which one of the devils? The devil can't rob an empty house of the rising sun. That's what it is. And now they have health concerns. Okay, aren't they great healers? Or did they choose money over love's intent to help or heal? Unbelievable. I can't do anything about that. Nothing happens by chance. Everything happens for a reason. There's no such thing as a coincidence. Everything is a co-created experience with the divine. That's what it is, right? But when you've got readers talking about they're now having personality disorders along with health concerns from stealing the ideas from energy that affects them in ways they don't understand. And then instead of focusing on their life, they're focusing on the 8th house of death, where your energy grows. What you put out comes back to you. Okay, cool. Sounds like it's all making sense now. Left brain, right brain, subconscious mind. That's what it is. I mean, you've got too much. And that's the thing. Where are these earth angels? These groups are now getting caught up over playing in their energy. And it's just what it is. And it's absolutely over the investments and over money and over the ideas. Right? That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. But the poetry, that's what it is. That shit's copyrighted. Right? But you invest in Gaia Media, you make an ebook, and then the people you invest in, now they're email lists. I'll start following what you have paid someone else to do because it's healthy corporate competition. Cool. So is calling my energy back, and I can't call energy back that's not mine. So if you don't have my energy, I won't be able to call it back. Simple enough. Cards in the upright. Oh, it's cool. We'll flip that around. What is the power on the situation? Yeah, put your heart into your own work. It's what it is, right? When they're talking about, these people are minding the Earth Angels' business instead of their own, right? And that's the mentality of these people. Oh, we got to wait for another opportunity so we can swoop in and snatch that shit, right? Poking the bear. Let's trigger this joker. Let's let this individual do all the work because we've already harvested off of a whole channel that's not up anymore. He took the channel down, but we still have all the evidence. That's what it is. 50-50 chance of whether they'll survive, I guess, at this point. I can't do anything about that. That's what it is. Yeah, I cannot do anything about that. The Earth Angel ain't doing shit about that. They're the powerful ones. Fucking cool. They'll make it. Did they get the lesson or the blessing? And that's generally the thing. It takes time for a manifestation to come down from the 5D into the 3D. They take the instant karma instead of waiting for the blessing. Oh, she said, you lead people's lives and take the sunshine with you. That's intuition. That's what it is. Why waste any more time on something that's just going to end up the same way? That's what it is. Sovereignty. Walk off with your sovereignty and keep it moving. That's what it is. It's on the emotional side of things, right? That's the whole point of when the lies don't work, then the hate begins. But now you've got one group that is already meeting the same results. The new group has came in and done the same thing. So now you've got Pisces, your energy's all over the place. You're stuck in the middle. Got clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am stuck in the middle with you. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Who are the groups that used the death magic? Go talk to Italy. It's just what it is. Black magic. Who used the black magic, huh? That's what it is. Dorothy. She had the power all alone, kicking her heels together, her ruby red slippers, when the heel represents hell. It's just what it is. Masculines are stepping up on the manifestation side of things, and they're not worried about that shit. It's just what it is. Moving forward, yeah, they attuned into the wrong thing. Every time I hear a reader say they should have found something safe to do, when I see a reader pull the flute card with sacrifice energy anywhere in those cards, cool. That is Tezcatlipoca energy. When the Leo energy's in there, you can go Google INFJ gods and goddesses, and a fucking monster cat pops up first thing. That's what it is. And with that Aztec energy. Cool. Aztec energy's in the cards along with flutes and Leo. Right? That's the Jaguar cult. They would Aztec, they would parade a fucking copycat. He got to pretend to be Tezcatlipoca for the day, and they would parade him through the streets, flower girls and shit, and get him to the base of take 4 flutes and break them at the bottom of the stairs before they walked him up to the altar and ripped his heart out for the gods as an offering. Christ heart consciousness, change in consciousness, baby. That's what it is on the karmic card. That's what it is. Yeah, fucking. How do you think they used magic in the Aztec days for their empire building? They made sacrifices to the gods. That's what it is. Health is upside down. Sacrifices to the gods. That's what it is. Harmony and balance on this entire situation. Yeah, these people are not masters. They're trying to. They're utilizing the ideas with energy that they don't understand. Attacking a healer is obviously bad for your health. Unbelievable. Yeah, fucking when the lies no longer work, then the hate starts. What it is, hate. You don't want to look at a hate train wreck, but you kind of got to. That's what it is. Yeah, a ton of chaos and calamity going on in the background. Right? And here steps up Madame Takata, the ancestors for harmony and balance. That's what it is. While they're stealing ideas that came, I'm a QHHT practitioner. Cool, that's Dolores Cannon. Dolores Cannon is the only teacher to this day of the QHHT technique from the grave in 117 countries. Reiki is a complementary healing modality that taps you into cosmic consciousness, universal life force energy, the higher consciousness, intuition, universal life force energy. Great. So they're running out there, taking the energy. Energy is energy. It doesn't matter what it is. What's mine is mine. What's yours is yours. When you take something that is mine and go out there and say, cool, that's pulling on my energy that you don't understand. So what has it done? It's changed my normal meditation. Right? And I steadfast to calling my energy back and returning to others what belongs to them. I don't want that shit projected at me. That's not my energy. Sending death magics, that's what it is. That shit can only be transmuted so many times. 3 strikes, you're done. It's the 3 fates months ago. Now it's natural disasters as long as they keep going. And that's what they want, destruction. That's what it is. Families in the upright are starting to see what is happening. People are having ego deaths from the past, and it is leading to compassion. That's what it is. Right? A death to the rebirth. Every time I hear that shit, okay, great. How many people went through a crown activation or a rebirth process? Because that was the energy in the cards last fucking year. Was they were waiting for the death of the Earth Angel, the death card. They see the death card and see it as finite. No, we were putting an end to shit. Death is the end of whatever we were doing that wasn't, that they were attacking. They would fucking, oh, no. You can't have that. We have to play God in your life. You can't have that because we've harvested off of your channel. Your other channel, we harvested off of that as for a full year as influencers. Oh, yeah, we had a whole year. That's what it is. I'm not worried about what these people are doing. I'm calling my energy back. Look at that. I don't even have to remove that negative energy. That's what it is. That's what's supporting all of this. The fact that I don't even have to remove that negative energy. Right? If you're going to sit here and tell me that my normal meditation is affecting them from black magic, cool, then you would be right. That's what it is. Energy exchange is upside down. I can't do anything about that. Do I need any more cards? No. That's what it is. When you leave these people's lives, you take the sunshine with you. Yes, I can agree with that, reader. They played with energy that they do not understand. They're trying to mimic the sun. Cool, my sun is in the 8th house of death and transformation. That's what it is. Oh, these things, this is going to be the harder path, taking the high road. Well, yeah, if you're seeking the truth and you're using the same higher consciousness that I use in QHHT, it's either use my QHHT clients for my own means or hire, or wait till a tarot reader says it and agree with them. If two shall see, so shall it be, and the higher self will manifest it for me. Simple enough. That's what it is. That way, and then you can go talk to her. She said it first. I'm not dealing with another fucking Dr. Hawk half-wit whose pen's mightier than the fucking sword for another New Mexico deluge. I'm not doing that shit. That's what it is. That would me be doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result from a batch of half-wit dumb fucks that don't know anything better than what they do programmed. That's what it is. I'm especially when I have ear, nose, and throat specialists getting blackballed out of the system that's fucking crumbling right now. That's what it is. Congratulations. Good job, Tim. It's just what it is. What they wanted for you is what is now happening to their whole fucking network. Namaste.